This video was brought to you by Coder Camps. Make games, make money, make history. Yo, what's up? It's the one and only HipHopGamer, Hot 97, Gamers, episode 5. I got a dope show, yo, real talk. For Honor gameplay exclusive, alright? This is me playing, alright? You know what I'm saying? The game is crazy for real, alright? Like I said before, that combat system is crazy. Also, For Honor interview. You don't want to miss the new details I was able to pull and some things that you might be able to figure out when you watch the interview, so don't miss that. But as you see in the title, major question right now. Can the great Kojima be dethroned? As much as we love Kojima, man, he's like a gaming god in our industry, yo. Can he be dethroned? Can this happen? The reason why I bring this up is because I had the opportunity to talk with Yang Bing, the developer of The Lost Soul Aside. You do not want to miss this discussion, this interview. I'm going to break it down. Y'all ready to start the show? Let's go.
Check it. HipHopGamer. One time, listen up, man. Check it. Yo. People doubted me. Straight out the gate was the first mistake. 5 years in now, labeled as a heavyweight. Game industry, where you the best, you get a lot of hate. Guess my black skin enhanced the way that I can elevate. I got love for all parties involved. They assassinate my character like it's part of the job. But I'm built for the battle, prepared for the worst. My results are the best cause I'm the hardest at work. You never seen a style like mine. Passion every time I grind. Hate it or love it, I'm rolling, I'm rugged with punchlines. So knuckle up if you're ready for this contest. My content is quality, so quantity's the concept. A bar threat when I spit bars that's complex. Apply pressure to the competition bottlenecks. So who's next? I wanna know where your heart at. Brooklyn born bred, that's where I got my honor at. My persona is truth, that's where the love's at. Hip hop and games, we gotta bring that love back. Get down and lay down, you with me or against me. I got a third eye so I can see if you a friend of me. All I do is keep it real cause I would never back down. HipHopGamer, know the name and the fucking sound. Verbally I'm automatic, welcome to my battleground. Die for the shine, then I live in the background. Apply pressure.
Yeah!
Yo, what's up? So listen, I hope y'all enjoyed the For Honor gameplay, and I apologize that there was no voice. You know, like you wasn't able to see me like you normally see me when I play the game. It's just the footage got messed up. I couldn't do it the way I wanted to do it, but I just at least wanted to show y'all just raw gameplay of my experience, you know, out in San Francisco with Ubisoft, checking out the game, and that was just a few clips, you know, out of a big session, okay? So I hope y'all enjoyed that. But later on in the program, there will be an interview discussing a lot of things. You don't want to miss that. But let's talk about my man Yang Bing, the Lost Soul Aside. This is the interview. Now listen, I wasn't able to talk with him directly like over Skype or something to do an interview because his English isn't really that great. So he wanted to do like an email thing. So I'm going to tell y'all the questions. I gave him 10 questions, okay? So I'm going to tell y'all the questions and tell y'all the answers. And certain answers we're going to discuss a little more because of what was said. Y'all ready? Okay, let's go. Now, first thing is this. I asked him, who inspired you to become a game developer? That was the first question. And he responded saying, no one. Which I was like, whoa, that's crazy. Because to do what you did, he said nobody inspired him to become a game developer. He was just a gamer. Since he was a child, all he did was play video games. He loved video games. And no one really influenced him. He just loved games and got into it. And he's the first and only person that I know. And if y'all know different, you know, let me know. But I don't know anyone that was able to pull off what we've seen with the Lost Soul Aside just by one person. Never. I never seen that. That's mind-boggling, yo. That's crazy. Let's move on to the next question. Now, I asked him, what about Unreal Engine 4 allowed you to create such an amazing game by yourself? And he responded saying that he was a 3D character artist and blueprint in Unreal Engine 4 that allows him to do programming without coding. And assets from the marketplace saved him a lot of time on level building. That's the answer. So any of y'all game developers out there with Unreal Engine 4, he was able to program the game without the need of coding the game. And there was already assets in the marketplace that saved them time on level building. Okay? So I feel that that right there alone is incredible, and it's a breakthrough that Unreal Engine 4 is that has those abilities to make game development easier enough for someone to even do something like this by themselves. I think that right there is phenomenal. That's a phenomenal program, and I encourage everyone to get involved with Unreal Engine 4 if this is your goal in life, to create games and be in that world. Now, the third question that I asked him, I said that you mentioned your love for Onimusha. After Lost Soul Aside, would you bring back Onimusha if Capcom gave you the rights to do it? That was the question, right? Now, he said his response was, the creator of Onimusha has left Capcom as he know, and he thinks that he doesn't have the ability to bring it back. So I'm assuming that because of the situation with Capcom and the fact that the guy left, he doesn't have the ability to go to a Capcom or anyone to get it back. That's probably something that has to happen with that individual that created the title or whoever owns that title, and they would just have to have a discussion about it. But in terms of right now, he will not be able to bring it back. But he do love that game a lot, so we may see elements of what we loved about Onimusha in Lost Soul Aside. So pay attention to that. Now, the next question, this is question number 4. Have you decided, I asked them, have you decided on what company would be best for Lost Soul Aside? Here's where it gets real crazy. He said that he's still waiting. He said that he's still talking with the companies. If they can give him enough freedom, then he's okay with that. Now let's do a little history lesson here, right? Between Microsoft and Sony, there's been a lot of times where developers vocally came out and said that Sony was a great partner, and Sony give people freedom to do like whatever they want to do. They invest in it. Sony's doing that right now with Kojima. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's funny. So, but Sony does that a lot. That's why you notice a lot of their first party games are so great, because there's no rush. Gran Turismo, take as long as you need. When they come out, they come out. Uncharted, take as long as you need. Delay it, whatever. When it come out, it come out. So I see that pattern with Sony. Now, with Microsoft, not so much, according to a lot of developers and people that have worked with Microsoft before, in terms of things needing to come out in a certain time. Like, for example, as great as you know, Tomb Raider is, one of their goals was to get it out, you know, to go up against, you know, Uncharted. So there was a bit rushed there that I got this information directly from the horse's mouth behind the scenes. But besides that, there's been other scenarios where, you know, Microsoft may put a little pressure like, yo, this gotta get done. But not in all cases. Not in all cases. You know, Microsoft is understanding too. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, you know, saying that. But in most cases, based off the history of Sony and Microsoft, most people have said that Sony was easier to work with when it came to getting something done the right way and having time and freedom to do it. You understand what I mean? So that right there, based on what Yang Bing said, the lost soul aside, if there's an investment made for this title, it seems most likely on the side of Sony that will pick up that title, pick up him as a developer, and let him do what he wants to do and have that freedom to bring this game out the way he sees fit, based on history. It doesn't mean it's going to happen that way. Things could change like that. But that's very interesting nonetheless. Now, the next question that I asked them, this is question number 5. I said, how did you come up with the name of the game? What's the story? Okay? Now, here's what's interesting. He said the name of the game means arena. Okay? The monster flying around. And it's a story about the adventure Kazar and Arena looking for crystals. So the person's name is Kazar, K-A-Z-E-R. And he's looking for crystals. And it's an arena-based type of thing. So think of it like you got all these monsters, like you're in a coliseum and it's an arena, and instead of an arena shooter, it's like an arena, you know, with swords and stuff like that. And that's the basis of the game. So that right there I felt was very interesting, because I want to know more about the crystals and why they're so important. We didn't get that deep into that conversation, but it seems very interesting because of the crystals and what you're fighting for in this arena of monsters. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's very interesting. I think it's great. Now, the next question, this is question number 6, okay? I asked them, can you talk about the gameplay mechanics? How does it all work? Now, check this out, yo. He says, I can't talk too much about it now because it's still a work in progress, but what he wants to access is the feeling of actions like Ninja Gaiden. Yo, that's crazy. And what he means is when you attack, you will take the risk of being attacked. So how to survive is the main goal. So think about it like this. What you saw with this trailer, you know what I'm saying, of Lost Soul aside, looking at that game, looking at how it plays, and thinking about how Ninja Gaiden feels and the technicality of that gameplay, if Yang Bing could take that idea and polish it and perfect it even more, dude, that's, yo, imagine if you created a game by yourself that can rival or even surpass the technicality of gameplay over Ninja Gaiden? What? That's why I titled this video Can Kojima Be Dethroned? And the reason why is because all this is happening from one person. It took him 2 years to do this. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, I never seen nothing like this, or from no one. Like, And this is exciting because, you know, as much as we love our great developers and development companies, we're always looking for that next situation, that next team, or that next person to revolutionize and redefine greatness that we've known for so long. You understand what I mean? So this is very exciting and interesting. I hope y'all pay attention and support my man Yang Bang, Lost Soul Aside. If you've never seen it, you gotta check it out. Now, the next question, and this is question number 7. We almost done. Could you see this game having a virtual reality component? Now, he said that he's not sure now, but he does want to use VR to see the beauty of the environment. So he do have plans, and he do want to use VR, but he's not sure at the moment how they're going to do it or if they will do it, but he wants to do it. Now think about this, right? Like I was talking earlier with the whole Microsoft and Sony thing and freedom of development. Microsoft don't have a VR platform right now. Sony does, and it's coming out in October. You understand what I'm saying? So Sony is already in position to take this title and do something big with it, and also hire Yang Bing and possibly get an exclusive with this deal in this situation. That is huge. You know what I'm saying? You got to think about how powerful this really is and what this actually means. You understand what I'm saying? So this is very exciting, and that VR stuff is no joke, man, because we in a time and day and age where it's actually not a gimmick. It's really real, and when you try it out, for those that have it, you're going to be, I truly believe you're going to be effed up in the head when you see the way this experience is. Shout out to Palmer Lucky again for letting me try out the Oculus back in 2012, because that's when it really blew me away. I've been waiting for it to come out. It's crazy. Now, the next question, question number 8. I asked him, have you play tested Nintendo NX or PlayStation Neo? He just said no. He didn't have a chance to play test them. That's that. Next question, number 9. What was the hardest part of this development cycle? And he said the beginning, when he knew nothing about the engine. So obviously he spent a lot of time learning Unreal Engine 4, and with a lot of time, hard work, and dedication, look what he was able to do. This should be an inspirational note to your mind, a note to your success, a note to your willingness and discipline to do something and be something and create something in your life. If you want to be a game developer or anything within this industry, that if you take your time to learn something, you could dominate and be great at it. And this is insane. For the final question, question number 10, right? Will this game have sequels? And he said, sorry, he's not sure now. So hopefully we get a first game. You know what I'm saying? Finally, obviously, hopefully we get a first game. But I truly believe with what's being told, with the inspiration of Onimusha, the gameplay of Ninja Gaiden, with a world that's an arena with crystals that you got to get, and like just all the elements that this game has thus far, the broken elements and the way it's coming together, this look like it's going to be something extremely powerful if done and handled and marketed correctly with the right support. And I truly believe if Sony grabs this title, it will be on a huge magnitude scale of creativity and power for their roster of exclusive games. Real talk. So now we're about to go check out that For Honor interview. You don't want to miss that. I hope y'all enjoying the show. Gamers episode 5. Please share it. Show some love. One love and God bless. Thank y'all. It's always humbling to bring a new video to you. Okay? Peace and love. Make sure y'all follow me too. Alright? Now let's check out the For Honor interview.
Alright, check this out, man. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. If you don't buy For Honor, I'm gonna slap you. Straight up. I'm gonna slap you in your face, your tooth, your cheek, the bottom meat in your lip. All of that stuff is getting hit. I'm telling you right now. The best. With a capital T-S-E-B when you want to spell it backwards. Dude, this game is ridiculous. Like, it's seriously like the best 1v1 dueling type of gratifying system in battle.
what are y'all doing? Like this is crazy, man. Walk me through what For Honor is all about and how this combat system came about, man. I'm just that blown away, dude. Real talk.
Yeah, it's 2 years of research of, we talked a bit about it early on, but a lot of design come from the arcade fighting games, with button mashing. And when we started that game, we say, yeah, but all those games are based on memorization. So when you fight, you're not actually fighting. You're thinking. The game is there. And we wanted to create a game where you feel it, when you really feel the adrenaline, the danger of the position of your sword. But the problem is every time we try to touch it becomes very complicated. So we made a lot of work to simplify it, to make it accessible, but with a lot of depth, and it's what you experience today.
Yo, it is bananas. So one thing I want to explain to y'all is when you look at the game from like the outside looking in before you play it, and you see like the 3 directional pieces in front, in your mind you'll think that, oh, this is easy. If they hit me here, just block here. If it looks here, just block there. Nah, it's not like that. Like the mechanics work like that, but because you have the different classes, certain speeds, strong attacks, quick attacks, movement, dodge, it just makes everything that much more complex, easy to learn, hard to master. One thing I want to talk to you about, and I want to talk about the story. So you got these 3 factions, but you're fighting for honor. But what does that all mean? What are you? What's the whole setting piece on why we even battling and why these factions are fighting in the first place?
We talk a lot about it at E3, right? We talk about the Apollyon trying to destroy the establishment of the power and try to put that world in chaos. But to me, at the heart of this game, it's more about what those factions means on the battlefield, right? It's to translate, when you think about Vikings, right? Yeah. So you talk about passion, the fire, the rawness of those factions. When you think about the knights, right? It's
my favorite. The knights, my favorite.
Yeah, I saw it with the word.
I've been whipping ass with the knights all day.
So it's knowledge, it's technology. When you think about samurai, it's all about technique, skill, focus. And we had a lot of fun with that treatment. And after that, it's to develop characters. You said that each heroes that we're bringing to game change completely the chemistry of the battlefield. Yes. This is true. You know what we did? We took for each weapon, we bring a master of that weapon. We work with stuntmen, and we mocap every single move you saw in the game. We develop a new technology. What? Oh yeah, that's why if you don't like our animation, it's because you don't like the actors we use to mocap the weapon. Yeah. So that's why you feel the weight of the weapon, the feel of the impact. Each weapon has the characteristic of the real one, and we boil them down into a simple system that is really accessible. But each weapon brings a new strategy on the battlefield.
That's amazing. Now, I got a little tough question for you right now, man. I got a tough question for you. Now, this is my first time playing For Honor in 4K. Today, I played For Honor in 4K.
Crazy, yeah.
I'm gonna give y'all a whole sales pitch right now when you release the game. It'd be amazing if the game come out, PlayStation 4, whatever, it's For Honor, but when the Neo come out or the Scorpio, whatever, like this, For Honor 4K edition, like or something like that. Just market it like that. You get a whole nother million people buying it. Like, I want to ask you, even though we was playing on the PC today, the specs of the PC, if but will we get a chance to see For Honor in 4K running on the PlayStation Neo? Like, is that even, can the PlayStation Neo achieve that? And the reason why I'm asking is because we know PC, they've been doing 4K because they so advanced. But if what I saw can be done on the Neo, I'm gonna cry right now on the spot. Tears coming. Like, what is it like working with that?
we're not talking about Neo at all, right? Right now, it's at our hands. Maybe the PR people can help you out on that.
I tried.
But you were at E3. I remember you.
Yes.
I saw you on the battlefield.
Yes.
Did the game looks great at E3?
Yes, it looked phenomenal at E3, but it looks better now.
It was on PS4, and if you think right now there's a huge gap, go register on foreignergame.com because we're running a closed alpha on console very, very, very soon. And right now we need you guys to join us on the battlefield, help us improve the game.
Yes.
You saw last year when we presented the system, we went live already twice, and people were like, "Oh, sometimes the fighting multi enemies is a little bit hard. I feel overwhelmed. I lack of tools." We work crazy hard. We integrate. You saw the revenge, right?
Yes.
So
the revenge meter.
Oh my God! This is crazy.
Yo, wait, hold on. Hold the belt. Wait, you gotta hold the belt on that one. Y'all hold the belt real quick. All right, listen. Let me explain something to you. No, I gotta explain this to you. So I'm up here in a battle, right? Now look, I'm about to die in this actual duel, right? I hit my revenge, and the dude hit me, and he didn't take away no power when I put the revenge on, and I got the last hit on him and won. Yo, that's what is crazy.
So and it works well. It's improving the multi-enemy fight. Those ideas come from the exchange we have with the community. We had also the revive. You saw it on the battlefield. You die, and your friend can help you out. Yeah, give you a hand, and they bring you back to life, and you can join again and fight. We add also new mechanics to simplify the way you block external attack. It's all things that we're learning by putting the game live, going at a show like we do at Gamescom, like we did at E3.
Yeah.
And guys, you've been really helpful. So go on foreignergame.com, join us on the battlefield.
Definitely do that now, ASAP, yo. Now, my next question, and this is something I want to give a big shout out to Coder Camps, which is a company that I'm working with. And what they do is they teach, kids, students how to make games, because we found out that, especially me, but most people that play games, they so amazed by the games they play, they're like, damn, I wonder if I can make one too. Like it's just like automatic. So what I would want to ask you is, what is it like, not just being on a battlefield when you're playing the game, but being on a battlefield when you're in board meetings, being on a battlefield where you got to take this team and all come together for one idea to work. You know what I'm saying? Just growing up in this industry, can you talk to the fans and also talk to the coders that would want to do what y'all do?
First thing is, you need to break the false assumption that you need to be a coder to make game development. Right? One thing that I feel very special in our industry is the fact that there's job for any different of expertise. I work with people that has a PhD in AI. I work with hardcore designers that live and dream and eat games on a daily basis. I work with business people. I work with amazing illustrators that are accomplished, incredible international artists. I have crazy tech guys that are there and are pushing the technology like you saw in the build today. So it's not a question of profile. It's not a question of expertise. It's a question of passion. There's one thing.
I love you, dude. I love you.
There's one thing that brings all those special people and special talents together. It's the passion to develop a fun game. And to me, if you have that fire, if you have that passion, go with your strength, go with what you're good at school or at works, and bring it to our industry, because there's probably a place for you in the dev team.
Yo, you gonna make me cry, man. You don't understand. You don't understand, man. This is why I do this. Like, my grandmother taught me how to play games, so I've been playing since I was 4, and it never gets old or tiring. I love you guys so much and what y'all do, man. Now, I have another big question, and this refers to customization in the game. Now, we saw a lot of the customization, a lot of the design work is all amazing. when it comes to gameplay, you know, balance is key. So, what's some of the things that y'all managed to accomplish from a balancing standpoint? So, where no matter who you pick, it still comes down to skill set instead of just a person could be less skilled, but because they got an overpowered character, they'll win most of the time, even if they don't got the skill to win. Like, how did you get that balance to work out?
It's something we will work on to the end. That's why we're running live period. We're every week right now until February we're running playtests internally because all those details are there, because we want to let you customize your appearance, but we want you to to also, when you level up, having gear that has also a slight effect on gameplay without breaking the balance of the game. And that is a very thin line that we need to hit. So every time we go live, we crunch amazing amount of data. We're looking at the detail and try to make sure that we have an experience that will be perfect, that will reward you when you level up, when you spend more time in the game, when you loot, because we have loot in the game at the end. You can gather new piece of equipment. We want to make it meaningful. We also have crafting, which is amazing. So every time you have a piece of equipment, it's not lost. It's not that you can craft it and improve another piece of equipment you already have. So it's a thin balance. Like you say, you don't want to feel like I've been cheated by the game.
Absolutely.
But from my perspective, there's only one way to do it. It's by doing tests and testing and listening to the community, getting data, and making sure that you have a balanced game at the end.
Yeah, now, the most fun that I had with For Honor is the multiplayer component, and I love the different modes that you have. Like the 1v1 is epic. Put like this, I'm gonna be so honest with you. For Honor is a game that people wouldn't think about when it comes to esports. They wouldn't think about it from people that I spoke with. But the 1v1 duel, like those battles, that is a game changer for the entire franchise. What do you want to see happen with the For Honor once it's released and it's out there to the world? What do you want to happen with the For Honor brand once people really start dueling?
You know, the dream at the beginning, when we start, me and Jason, we were trying to explain what we're trying to make. And the biggest analogy that I can give you, it's we want to be the Match.com for fighters.
I quit. I'm walking off the interview right now. That's it. I'm walking around right now. I'm walking around right now. Dude, did you hear what he said? Yo, he said the match, and I'm going to tell you something right now. When you said that, it lets me know how heavily invested from a passionate standpoint you are in this game. Because when we was playing, I kept whipping so many people asses that they told me to back out to match up with another person to play. And that right there is crazy, because you know how they say styles make fights? This game, because the way it's designed, style truly makes that fight. It is so entertaining. So yeah, go ahead, Match.com. Go ahead.
Yeah, and we push the envelope. That's why we will release on Valentine's Day, right?
The love is real.
Yeah, exactly. Forget love now. It's all about a war, right?
Oh my God!
Get ready for a bloody Valentine.
Now, last question, and I know this makes it seem crazy, but after playing so much For Honor, I had this amazing thought. It'd be amazing if I was playing For Honor in VR, and I'm gonna tell you why. Now, imagine this, y'all. You playing For Honor, right? Now, you know the three icons, like, you know, up, right, left, where you block and do your damage at, right? Imagine if you just look down, like you just look there, and when they try to hit you, boom, you block it. If they try to hit you up, you look straight. Boom, they try to hit you here, you just look that way. Because in a real fight, if they trying to hit you, you looking where they trying to hit you at to block it off. That would be the deepest fighter ever in VR. With that combat system in VR, have y'all even played with the idea?
We played, but the things you need to understand, it's VR, it's complicated. It's another different challenge. It means the different decision on design.
Okay.
And just think about movement. On our game, it's based on movements. Look how it's difficult to manage movements in a VR game. We are constantly moving. So it's what you're pitching could be an amazing project. Maybe you could have your own team and realize your dream of being a game developer.
If I could, I would. I'll tell you that, man, for real.
So to me, it's another subject. Right now, the team is fully focused to deliver the art of battle that you experience today in all different setup with the 1v1. There's a 2v2 that is amazing. And the elimination mode, you have the 2v2, you have the 1v1, you have the Dominion, you have the campaign. You know, when I'm saying Match.com for fighters is what I mean. No matter which type of fighting games you love or fighting experience you want, on Foreigner you will have it.
Yo, Valentine's Day, February 14th, 2017. The fighter that you need to pay attention to is For Honor. When I tell you, I was whipping ass so much in this game that one of the developers had to go against me to take me off the game. The game is that you feel the passion from the play. And I like that. Wait, you feel the passion from the play. For Honor.
And say to your audience, you put your belt in play and you lost it, right?
I did lose it. I beat everybody else, but I lost to them. Hey, it's welcome. They deserve it, man. All the hard work they did, they deserve more than just a belt. You know what I'm saying? He's the champ. The champ is here. One love and God bless. It's your boy HipHopGamer, Hot 97, For Honor, Ubisoft. Make sure you go and pre-order that like right now. You need it in your life. And it's a great gift for your girlfriend too. Valentine's Day, baby. February 14th, 2017. God bless y'all. We out of here. Peace. Yeah. That was classic. Yo.